Okay, so now again I'll use the Vim editor. I'll go inside. So what we discussed. So if you want to append, you need to press and I to insert and then go to the next line. Suppose I want to add hi Sharan like this. Okay, you have pressed escape. So now you have come out of the insert mode. Okay, now then what is this mode called? This mode is called as command mode. Here, suppose you don't want the hi Sharan line. Okay, just press double D, it will get deleted. Okay, now again press I to go to the insert mode. Now again come, okay, and search if you want to add something like echo. Okay, now I will try to, I will just write as a very simple script. Okay, so every script will start with bin bash. This is called a shebang line. Okay, then now echo, okay, please enter your name. Okay, okay, now I will use the parameter read. Okay, so you don't worry about the scripting and all. Okay, just I am trying to explain why Vim editor is very useful. Now I will use read x. Okay, here in this parameter x I am collecting the name. Okay, then echo, what you have to do, welcome to Linux fundamentals by Mithun S. Okay, okay, and after that I am going to welcome. I will just write $x, meaning whatever name I will the user will enter, it will pop out. Okay, now I have made all the changes. Now I'm going to press escape. I will come from insert mode to the command mode and then shift colon WQ, save and quit, enter. Okay, but now this file name has become a script. Okay, now I need to, but every file should be or should end with the extension .sh. Now I have already created by the name file name. So how will I move? So I can use the command mv, which is move, okay, file name, and to I can change the name also, script.sh. So I will change. So I am using the command mv to change the name of the file, that is file name, to script.sh. That is done. Now if I do ls to list the files, you will see file2 and script.sh is there. The file name file is gone because I have used the mv command to rename. Okay, so mv is can be used for two purpose, that is one to rename, and you can suppose if you want to move from one directory to the other. Okay, so that way also you can use, right? So that is called the script. Now I want to change the permission of the, I want to execute this script, right? So I will use chmod, that is change mod. Okay, now I will run this script. See, so if you want to run the script, so in engineering, of course, you people have done. Okay, if not, you can practice this. Now see here, it is asking for the name. I will write, say, I will write my name, Mithun. See, welcome Mithun to Linux Fundamentals by Mithun S. Right? So you can enter n number of. Now I will write Nisha. So it will enter. So welcome Nisha, like that. Right? So you can, now if you see here, now Raj, I'll write Raj. So welcome Raj to Linux fundamentals, right? So so my script is working fine, isn't it? So like this way it will work. Okay, now I will use the move command to move from one directory to the another. So now where are we? pwd. Okay, home ec2 dash user. Now I need to move it to the /tmp directory. Okay, so now I will use move, okay, file2 to /tmp. So this is the command. Okay, so /tmp is another directory. Okay, see, now if I do ls, which is basically to see the contents of the directory. Okay, so there is only script. Earlier there was file2. Now if I had to go to temp directory, so cd tmp. If I do ls, there is file2. Again, if you want to move back to the same, then mv file2 /home /ec2 dash user. Now if I do ls, there is no file. Then where it will be? So you need to go to the cd /home /ec2 dash user. Okay, if I do ls, yes. So we have used. Now if you want to rename also, we can use. Now I want to rename it to file 22, something like say linux.sh. Yes, that is possible. Now if you see, yes, that got renamed to linux.sh. Isn't it? Yes. So okay, now this thing to ho gaya. Like if you want to copy, sorry, if you want to rename or move, but what if you want to copy? Like if you want to keep the file in the in the current directory, and you want to copy the to the another directory, so cp is the command. So cp is the command to, that is, of course we don't have file 2 now, so that is linux.sh2 /tmp. Now if you see, if you do ls, which is basically to list the files, so there are linux.sh here also. If I go to tmp, it will be here also. Fine. If you want to delete, then okay, you are done with the task. If you want to delete, just type. That's it. Rm is the command to remove the file. Okay. Fine. Now we discussed how to create a file and how to add contents into the file. That is fine. Now how to create a directory? See, in Windows it is very easy. We'll go to any directory. For example, I'll go to the blah blah blah. I'll just right click. I'll click on, sorry, I'll click on new folder. It is very easy. Or new text document. It is very easy. It is just a click of a button. Folder. So if I have to create a new folder, but in Linux it is not called as folder. It is called as directory. Okay, but logically it is just a folder, right? But how will you create? So mkdir is the command to create the directory. So directory and the directory name, for example, so you can name it as directory1. That's it. Then how to go inside the directory? Cd dir1. Directory is empty. Perfect. So let me create some files. Now using touch I can create 100 files at an instant like this. So how will you create? But the file should be with the same extension. Watch this. So touch file, open flower bracket, 1 dot dot. How many you want to create? 500. Yes, you can create. Close the flower bracket, dot exe or dot sh, and then press enter. See, now fil1 to how many? So 500 files it has created at an instant, just like that. Is it not? by this simple command. Okay, now let me create one more. So I will name it as file1 that 100 dot. Now I will add JPEG. Okay, just imagine these are, now if you see here, JPEG are listed in pink color. So now there are almost 1000 files, but all are empty because just for testing purpose I have created, right? But so how to come out of the directory? Now where am I? PWD. If I go, suddenly I came out, right? Okay, so suddenly I came out of the this directory. Which one? The directory one. Now I want to go back to the previous directory. Where was I? So just press cd space and single dash. It will take you where were you. Okay, so that means this is cd is called just like a back button. We use in history, like in internet browser we use back button, right? So if we don't know, for example, you are in a very, you will not come to know, for example, cd usr, local, uh, like games something. So I am in this here, suddenly I press cd. Now guys, this is a very important question. Cd, if you press wherever you are in linux operating system, if you press cd, it will take you to your user's home directory. Okay, so every user will have his or her own user directory, so that is called, so I have logged in using the ec2 user, right? So for me, my home directory is slash ec2 user. Now I forgot where was I clear the screen somewhat. Now how will I come to know where was I? So rather than typing cd usr local, just type cd space dash. It will take me to user local games. So these are the some shortcuts we use in our day-to-day life, right? And if you press just cd and enter, it will take back to your user's home directory. Clear? Okay, perfect. Okay, now I have created a, now go to the cd one which I have created. Now there are thousands of files. I need to delete everything. So, or if you want to delete, if you want to come back to the like just one directory before directory one, just type cd dot dot. If you want to be in the current same directory, cd dot. So you are in the same directory. But if you press cd dot dot, you will go to home directory. See, slash home. But if you want to go to your home directory, that is cd, that is home slash ec2 dash user. Now if you want to delete the directory, you have to use rm space hyphen rf and the directory one, directory name. So everything will be gone. Okay, so you need to be very careful using the rm command. Okay, basically for testing purpose you can use. Okay, and never use this command rm hyphen star. Okay, so star means entire thing it will delete. So whatever directory you are in, it will delete. For example, see here, now everything is gone. It will not ask your permission also. Khatak, it's gone, and you cannot recover those files back. Okay, so be careful, don't ever use this rm space star. Okay, but if you want to practice, you can do that. Okay, fine. So mkdir, so to creating the folder we discussed. Okay, now deleting the directory, that is also done. Okay, fine. And vim editor also you discussed, that is also done. Okay, now if you want to okay, now imagine, now I will create one more file now. Okay, this is very very important. Okay, please observe. Okay, listen carefully. Now I will create one file, touch file or touch file 1. Okay, now whenever I create a file, you all will believe that it will have some permissions, right? So even here it has some permissions. Okay, just as in our house. Okay, we can touch anything because that is our house. If some guest comes, so he or she will not have any permission to touch the files. So same way we have permission. So those permissions are seen by this. So how we can see the permission? By ls space hyphen l, and the file name you have to pass. So these fields are called the permission fields. Read write. Okay, now let me copy this. Okay, and I will explain in the notepad. Okay, now see here. Okay, now observe, picture this. Now this first bit indicates that it is a file. Okay, see, this is an interview question, please listen carefully. Okay, the first field. Okay, now there are, of course, how many fields? Dash 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 dash. Okay, see, just count. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so there will be 10 fields. Okay, if something is written, that means, so R stands for read, W stands for write. Okay, now this is for execute. Okay, I will explain what you mean by execute later. Then again, this is also read write. Okay, and again this. Now you may be getting confused why it is read write every time. It is, twice or thrice it is showing as read write, because in Linux this is how it works. In Linux, the first 3 bits, of course, apart from the this one. Okay, this stands for the type of the file, and the first 3 fields belongs to the owner of the file. Okay, so these 3 fields indicate what kind of permission the owner has. Okay, then the second is for the group. So the second 3 fields is for the group. Okay, you are aware in AWS we did, in IAM there are users and groups, right? So every user will be added his own group. Okay, in Linux every user will have his own group. Okay, I will show you. I will create one user and I will show you, will understand. Then this is for the others. Okay, now let me take out the pen, then you will understand, or else let me write here. Owner, I'll just type capital O, owner, group, and this is OT. OTH means others. Okay, the third bit. Sorry. Yeah. So that means here who is the owner now? Now what this number indicates? This indicates the link, how many links this file have. Okay, don't concentrate on this, you will get confused now, because these are the advanced administration topics. Okay, just concentrate on the third field now. So this is over, these are permission fields. Okay, and then this is the owner and this is the group, and this is the size. 0 indicates because this file is empty, so that means it is a 0, and this will indicate the last time modified, because this was modified on February 18th morning. Of course now it is not morning, because we are the EC2 instance follows the UTC time, which is 5.5 hours behind us, so that is why it is still showing 8:15. Okay, and this is the file name. Okay, getting it? Now let me add, now let me go back to this. Now let me add some content. So echo. Okay, let me use Vim editor so that you. Okay, so Vim file 1, press I to insert mode. Hi, 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 hello. and escape, shift colon WQ. Now if you do ls-l, you see from 0, see earlier it was 0, now it has 18. So this is in bytes. Okay, so this is a size. Getting it? Okay. So read write. So only this means only the owner has the read write and the group has read write, and only the others has only read permission. Means if someone wants to write something, for example, I will add a user called Mithun. Just watch. Okay, I need to be root. Okay, so sudo user add Mithun. Okay, now if I do id space Mithun, see I have my user id is 1001 and group id is 1001. Okay, so I am added to my own group, that is Mithun. Perfect. Now let me go to cdtmp. Let me create a file, okay, for testing purpose. So touch test. Fine. Now this file is empty, nothing is there, just empty file. Fine. Now I will switch user as Mithun. Okay, so sudo su dash Mithun. Okay, now I will go to see my present. So who am I now? Now type enter Mithun. Perfect. And where am I? Slash home Mithun. So I told you in the beginning, every user will have his or her user home directory. So for I was earlier I was logged in using ec2 dash user, so that is why the directory was slash home slash ec2 dash user. But as I switched user to, that is su means switch user. Okay, so for Mithun the home directory is slash home slash Mithun. Okay, now I'll go to slash tmp. Perfect. Okay, now let us see. Let me try to echo something. Echo Mithun is writing to the file, and I'll use the double greater than symbol and test. Wow, what am I getting? It is permission denied. Because only the I can only read. Of course, I cannot read because let me just check. So I cannot read because now let me write something. So I'll write okay, echo hi. Sorry, test. So cat test. Okay, perfect. Now again sudo su dash Mithun. Okay, spelling mistake. Yes, I'll go to the temp directory. Cat test. Yes, of course I can read because only R permission says I have read permission. Clear? Now let me exit. Okay, now we understand the now then how to give permission to others. So the permission how we can give means by the command sudo, okay, chmod. You can write read write execute and the file name. Oh sorry, or you can give 666. Okay, I will explain what is this 666. Okay, or else if you know, if you get confused, what you can give. So what is the agenda now? So we need to give the permission to others. So you can give o plus, right, Okay, now see here. 1 minute. And did I give? Okay, sudo chmod. Okay, the best way is you give 666. Okay, so I'll explain what is. Now you see. Okay, I am simply seeing the first one. See here, read write, read write, read write. Okay, so let me create one more file. Now touch file 2. Okay, now you see ls-i. Let me see only file 2. Okay, now this is the command to see. Okay, now if you observe here, others are having only read. So now let me change. So chmod. Okay, read write execute and file 2. That is other plus x. Yeah, o plus x. Now I gave execute. Now we want write permission. See here. See, we gave write permission to user also. Okay, now if you want to, now what is there in file 2? Nothing. So let me write something. Echo. Okay, nothing is there. So let me write as Mithun user. Okay, so sudo su dash Mithun. Okay, now let me go to tmp echo hi to. Yes, so now I am able to write. So this is because of the permissions. Okay, so you can give permission like this also. Now with the letters also you can give, but you should remember what letter stands for what permission. Okay, so coming back to this whiteboard. Okay, in Linux, read means 4, the value, write means 2, and execute means 1. Okay, if you add all these things, so 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. So that means, so let me drag it little up. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that means, yeah. Okay, so now, so that means 4 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 7. Okay, now I will explain why you require a execute permission. Clear? Okay, so understand the execute permission. You need to have a, you need to create a directory first. Okay, so we are in the temp directory. So let me, okay, now I will create a directory as Mithun. So mkdir Mithun underscore directory. So this is my directory. Okay, now see the permission. So to see the permission of a directory, you should type the command ls space dash ld and Mithun directory. Now see here what it says. See here, the first line says D. So it means that it is a directory. But for a file, it will show a empty because it is just a regular file. And we need execute permission for a directory if you want to enter into the directory. Okay, I will show you now. Okay, Now I will remove the execute permission for others. Okay, see here, others there is only read and execute permission, so I will remove the execute permission. Okay, so chmod, okay, others minus x. Okay, now if you see, now there is only read, it will not work because even though there is a read, you need a execute permission to enter into the directory. Okay, so see, I as a user I will enter because I am the owner. I can do anything. I can touch test here also. I can do anything. But now let me try to get into the Mithun directory as a EC2 user. So yes, sorry, CD, that is permission denied. Okay. So these are the fundamental commands which we are going to use. Okay. Okay, so you understood like how to create a directory, how to give permission. So we need 777 for a directory. If you give, for example, now see, now let me again sudo su dash mithun. Okay, now let me go to /tmp and I will give chmod 777 to my directory. Now this directory will be, see, it will change, the color will change. It means green means it is universally accessible by anyone. Because if you see now, if I do ls space hyphen ld and the directory name, see, every permission here, you know, owner of the file, group and others, read, write, execute, all permission is this directory is having. Okay, so for directory, if you want to give full permission, you have to give this chmod 777. But if for a file, execute permission is not required unless it is a shell script. Okay, so I will show you that as well. Now let me create one more script, the same script. So script dot sh insert bin bash and then echo or else enter your name. Same thing I'm trying to, you know, so read name also we can give and echo. Okay, let me make it more interesting. So enter your password. Okay, read pass. Okay, now I will, you know, write a if loop. If, okay, you don't worry, just if pass, if dollar pass is equal to welcome, then echo your password is correct, else echo your password is wrong. Okay, and then F5 to end the if loop. Okay, okay, now if I try to run it, it will not run because permission denied. Because even though I am the owner, if you see, it has only read write and the this one, so it does not have a execute permission. So how to give? So ch mod plus sorry user plus x to script. See here, now user is having, that is owner, u means owner. So now let me run. Okay, enter your name Mithun. Please enter your password. Welcome. I think welcome command not found. Okay. So like this it will work, right? You're getting it. So how to see the line number? So you have to press set space nu. It will say the number. So some issue is here. Let me pass. See. So enter your password. See, this is just your password is correct. Okay. Now let me run it again. What is your name? ABD. Enter your password. Something else. Your password is wrong. So my script is working fine. So like this we use a lot of things. Okay. Okay, then yeah, so that's it for today. So we'll continue on Monday.